Alright, I think we're pretty much in tune here. Let's make sure. I'm gonna do some songs on the spot. I like to have my guitar in tune. Yeah, that's the key to having your guitar sound good. Tune it right. You know, usually I tune mine to the regular tuning. E, A, D, G, B, E. But then people do this fancy tunings where I'm doing a fancy D tuning. And I'm gonna put a capo on. I'm fancy. I don't think I've ever used a capo, so you know. None of my songs are, but you can do it. It just changes the key. Usually women use a capo because they want to sing higher. Usually, you know. But yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna do some songs on the spot for today, 20th of October, 2023. Because I like doing it. It's like I actually like listening back to them. I like to it's fun to make them up on the spot, but usually I kind of don't really do too much with them. I just kind of do them simple, very simple chords. Sometimes no chorus. And there's some word ideas coming out, you know, and I can basically come up with words. Pretty easily, as long as I know what I'm singing about. So sometimes I gotta think about something. I gotta be like, people. There was one time, there was a song I wrote recently on the spot, made up on the spot, because I'm thinking to myself, how people just care about people that are so far away in distress, other countries, people you will never meet. They care more about them than they do people in their own neighborhoods, outside their door, people they pass. You know, someone needs money, they'll just ignore them. You know, I mean, they think, oh, he's got to spend it on booze or something. But then, yet they'll rather send that money to people they'll never know, far away. So, same thing with Washington. People will rather focus on politicians in Washington that they will never ever meet and go on and on about them. All the bad things they do, instead of just, you know, going on about the bad in their own neighborhoods, the bad people around them. It's like weird to me. So I had that idea in my head and it's kind of weird. That's one of the songs that I came up with. You probably are wondering, what's the song about? Well, that's one of them about that. I didn't label them because I don't really have a chorus, so they don't really have any names on the song that I make on the spot. So I just kind of, just come up with some simple chords. I mean, sometimes I don't even, just like two, three chords. You know, a lot of songs have 2 or 3 chords. You wouldn't even know. Like, I think Love Me Do by the Beatles is like 3 chords. A lot of songs. Tomorrow Never Knows by the Beatles is a 1 chord, C. You know. I'm trying to sing for you. Well, what's the first line? I forgot the first line. It's not dying. Lay down all thoughts, surrender to the void. I'll do Tomorrow Never Knows. I don't know the words though. Lay down, relax. I don't know. I don't know. It's embarrassing. I don't remember those. It's like lay down, relax, and float downstream. It is not dying. Lay down, no thoughts to. Okay, never mind. I'll look up the words and I gotta remember how the melody. So yeah, but anyway, but yeah, that's how it. Yeah. But it's when I write things on the spot, it's important that I don't listen to other songs before I do it. You know why? Because then that's in my head, and I'll start trying to play that. It's a weird kind of a thing. Your memory kind of is hearing that, and then you start to play it. So it's like I gotta free my kind of mind of any other kind of songs, and then it tends to shift back to original, very kind of not trying to copy any other ideas, even my own ideas. I'll start playing something similar to what I just did because I'm hearing that in my head. Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, that was embarrassing. I forgot the words. This is all one take, so it's not like I write these things down. I'm gonna do a cover of that Beatles song, Tomorrow Never Knows, and then I'll talk about something, then pretend that I don't know the words. But it's in one chord C. Well, but that's why I like this. I'm trying to get people, if you want to know me and understand me, I'm trying to be all nonchalant here, so, of how I really am. It's like, most people do streams, videos, well, especially streams, you get a feeling of who they are. You talk to them every day or for years. I mean, I've been on Twitch for 5 years, so some of those people you hear them talking every day for like 5 years. So I think I know them pretty well. As well as you can, while actually meeting them. So that's always interesting. All right, enough talking. On my next video, it's going to be me writing songs on the spot. I'll try to do 6, but I have no idea what I'm writing about. Maybe we should go on to a chat room just to see what people say. So sometimes it's a lot easier if I just write down a phrase. If I just have a phrase, then I can write a song off that. I can come up with words just like that easily. But it's like if you don't know what to say, how can you come up with the words about it? Thoughts about it. Interesting, right? Like I said, the hardest part of writing a song on the spot is what you're gonna write about. It's like that movie Topsy Turvy. I don't know if you've seen that movie Topsy Turvy. It's about Gilbert and Sullivan, or favorite writers of mine, and it's about them writing The Mikado. The Mikado is probably their greatest piece of music, operetta. And it's like, how did they come up with that idea? It was like, that's kind of out of left field for that. It's like a Japanese, inspired. But then they show, it's basically about how they come up with The Mikado. How William Gilbert, who's the lyric writer, came up with once he came up with the words, and then of course Arthur Sullivan had to kind of, some of the music had to be kind of Japanesey sound, Oriental. Well, it's not. You can't use the word Oriental now. It's what the hell is it? I don't know. Asian, Far East. Why do people get so picky about all that? I don't know. Because it gets used. Because it's a word that's fine at one point, and then it gets used and used and used, and then they keep hearing it, and then people get sick of hearing how it sounds. It's like people changing their hair because they get tired of a certain color. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, people, even though it's fine, the words, the people gotta have something new. We don't want to be called that anymore. I want to be called Vulcan. Nah, I want to be called Klingon now. Nah, I want to be called Juridian. Juridian. Say Juridian. What show is the Juridians on? It's an alien race, but what show? Juridians. They're also on the same show the Talons are on. If you know that, you get a cookie. I'll give a clue. It's a Gene Roddenberry written series. Okay, so I'll do the songs on the spot next.